The chaos unleashed on the U.S. Capitol by Donald Trump supporters dominated front pages across the world Thursday, with headlines such as "Trump Sets Fire to Washington, Democracy Under Siege" and "The Coup of Madness."
Here's a summary of the article.
In Britain, Trump supporters storm heart of American democracy was the headline in The Times, describing how Democrats and Republicans alike pulled on gas masks and sheltered under desks and staff hid in offices. Democracy under siege, wrote the Daily Telegraph, reporting unprecedented scenes of violence and chaos in Washington as hordes of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. Süddeutsche Zeitung, under the headline "The Coup of Madness," also talked of Washington's shame, while in Spain, El País wrote that Trump had encouraged the chaos. Trump, a strategy of chaos was the front page of French daily Libération, reinforcing the point in its inside pages with the title "Trump Sets Fire to Washington." Donald Trump's assault on American democracy became concrete as well as symbolic on Wednesday, when supporters of his, worked up into a white-hot rage by his speech, managed to break into the Capitol. The article read, "Narcissism." In Le Figaro, columnist Philippe Gelly reflected that Donald Trump could have come out on top, as a strong president of the people with a contested, but not negligible, record. Domestic terrorism, internal, against the Capitol, the flames fanned by President Donald Trump himself.
This post received a score of 28,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Remember when Trump said, "Other countries are laughing at us. A whole lots of America's enemies are practically ecstatic this morning. Newscasters on the Iranian news could barely contain their joy. This outcome is exactly what Russia wanted when they helped get Trump elected. Operation Destabilize the USA, complete. Is America great again?
The greatest piece of shush tea ever.
The greatest piece of shithole country ever again."
One article on our public broadcasting company site, YLE, used the term crumbling democracy to describe the United States.
When an armed mob storms into the vote count and people start killing each other over ballot papers, crumbling democracy is a cute way to describe it. You want to let that sink in. These fucking psychos are willing to fight and die for the most incompetent world leader to grace the face of the earth. How many? 40 to 60 million homegrown terrorists? I hope they are as dumb as they look and they'll forget quickly, otherwise there's a long road ahead. Edit. Removed slur.
I don't know what I expected with your Imager link. Yay, what the?
You are supposed to let the sink in.
Are you telling me that Sink is a vampire?
As an American, I found the headlines in other countries to be the most effective in reminding me how surreal today was. Yeah, I feel like anyone paying attention could see something along these lines coming for so long we kind of became numb to it. The global Jesus Christ what the actual fuck brought back some perspective.
Only really knew what was happening when I started reading the news this morning, Brit, so a bit behind, and my immediate response was, Jesus H titty fucking Christ. I hope you lot are okay, at least, those of you with functioning brains.
Conservative news networks here are calling this a false flag and the rioters patriots. I know England has its own problems RN, but I just gotta ask. Y'all have room for 2 more people? I already dip my toast in the beans when I get breakfast at a diner.
My friend, so long as you can leave the guns behind, and are open to sharing cooking techniques, I'll swap my toad in the hole for your barbecue recipes. I will welcome you with open arms, a cup of tea, and treat you to a full English breakfast.
Good thing I don't own any guns. And I already own a country cooking cookbook. So do I just hand the cookbook to the customs officer for my visa or what?
Smuggle yourself in with a shipment of whatever it is we get from you, sorry, not good at trade understandings, and I'll meet you at the docks. I'll claim you're a cousin that I welcomed in before the latest lockdown happened. It'll be fine, the gov over here is completely fucking incompetent, no one will notice.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.